What up, YouTube? Boxing Now on YouTube. KnockoutsToSleep.com is the website. Freddie Roach gave an interview to Fight Hub. They're also on YouTube, saying that the Manny Pacquiao-Timothy Bradley fight is justified, that fans should buy the fight, and the reason why they should buy the fight is because it's a rehab fight for the Manny Pacquiao shoulder injury, right? So Freddie Roach is saying that this fight is going to set up bigger and better things for Manny after this fight, and he's calling it a rehab fight.
We got to make sure that that injury is completely healed and so forth. And if to Manny do want to bigger and better things after this fight, which I think he will.
To make sure his shoulder is healthy and he's ready to move on to bigger and better things, right? So they asked Freddie the question. They said, is the fight justifiable because you've already beat up on Bradley twice, despite the fact that Bradley won one of those fights, which everybody in boxing knows that was kind of bullshit. And anyone that knows anything about boxing should have scored that fight for Pacquiao, right? So he's saying that he sees Senator Manny Pacquiao defending the title after the Bradley fight. He sees it happening. He also went on to say that they asked him about a fight with Terrence Crawford, and he was all about it. Manny was all about it. Terrence Crawford was all about it, but the promoters didn't want to see it. And I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, why are you going to throw your future into the ring with a still dangerous Manny Pacquiao, right? You're building this guy up. You're building Terrence Crawford up. He's almost the face of HBO now, or he's their guy with Kovalev. So they've put a lot of work into him and promoting him. Why throw him in with Manny Pacquiao right now, who is still dangerous and could knock Crawford off the top, right? Why hurt your top dog? So Freddie Roach is saying that everyone was for the fight. It was the promoters that didn't want it. So Bob Arum didn't want that fight. And I see that kind of makes sense. What I don't know is this shoulder thing, right? Are they just feeding us? Because other than Terrence Crawford, who else was he going to fight? It had to be Bradley. So it had to be Bradley. It had to be Crawford. And the promoters don't want Crawford, so they're giving you Tim Bradley. And Freddie Roach is just mumbling this garbage, saying it's a shoulder thing. We got to test the shoulder to sell a third fight. Because, I mean, competitively, Bradley's been dominated twice. And Bradley's a good fucking fighter. He really is. He can hang. He can hang with everyone in the division. And those fights with Pacquiao, they were entertaining. Yeah, they were one-sided, but they were entertaining. I would watch it. I don't know. I'm probably going to buy the fight because I buy all the fights. I buy all the fights, so I'm probably going to get this one too. And then Freddie Roach went on to say that Teddy Atlas gave Tim Bradley no advantage. He was the same Timothy Bradley that he was in the past. And the win had nothing to do with Teddy Atlas. He says Rios was fat, out of shape, and anyone could have won that fight. So there was no advantage to having Atlas in the corner over Diaz. I don't know. You get someone like Teddy Atlas, it's going to take a long time to change habits, and I don't see that happening in the first fight, which was with Brandon Rios. I didn't really see much of a change in his game. Did anyone else? I don't know. So that's where we are today. So it's going to be Pacquiao-Bradley 3, despite the fact that nobody wants to see it. But you should buy it to make sure Manny's shoulder is healthy. And because bigger and better things are coming after he shows his healthy shoulder. Right? So spend your $60, $70 on the Pacquiao-Bradley fight just to see if Manny's shoulder is better. Right?
15 minutes. Can you be strong for 15 minutes? Can you? Listen, your concentration's weaving a little bit. Pick it up. Okay. Pick it up! Okay. No pulling straight out. Bend your knees and be strong on the inside and go around them. Let's control the outside. Look, the fire's coming. Are you ready?